Hello viewer, thank you for joining me today. Today I'm going to do something a little bit different. I recently purchased this, which is a little different. We'll go down and have a look on the desk, show you it close up, and it surprised me. So yeah, we'll have a look at this starter kit. So see you on the desk in a sec. Right, up close and personal. IJust 2 kit, starter kit. It was punted as a starter kit. As you notice there, just there, 2600 milliamp hour battery. So that's the front of the box, obviously. No shit, Sherlock. IJust 2 on the side there, Eleaf on the bottom or the top, IJust 2 on the side there, and Eleaf there. On the back, the business end, it says IJust 2 kit features 2600 milliamp hour large power capacity and 5.5 mil huge liquid capacity. By adopting dual coil EC head, it makes larger cloud production. The special structure designed for IJust 2 atomizer standard base greatly improves the heat dissipation capacity, and I'll show you that in a second. Keep out of reach of children. Contains a mouthpiece, a tube, coil, one base, a power supply, USB cable, airflow control ring, and a manual. There's your scratch and sniff, and there's your usual warnings: 18 plus, recycle, CE mark, don't throw in the dustbin, that kind of stuff. So open up the box, and we have that there. Let's just get this back on autofocus on it. So yeah, there it is, your battery and your tank, your 2600 milliamp hour battery and your 5.5 mil tank. So let's put those to one side for a second, and then just quickly inside the box we have the USB cable, an airflow control ring, I'll show you that in a second, and a manual. Now the manual is pretty small writing, English. There are how many pages of English? Okay, there are 4 pages of English. We have they there. You're not going to see them because they're bloody hard to read, even if you've got decent eyesight. But that's basically it. Blah blah blah. 1 page, 2 pages, 3 pages, 4 pages. So yeah, I mean, it covers the usual protection things. Let's try and get a bit more of a focus for you. Hang on a minute, let's get some autofocus going on here. Are we going to see that or not? Probably not. Yeah, atomizer protection, short circuit protection, low voltage protection, blah blah blah. So right, that's the goodies. Put them back in the box, and we'll show you the stuff. So battery, there's your charging port, which lights up, that little light lights up red when it's charging, goes out when it's charged. It takes about 3 hours to fully charge it. Just take this apart for a second. This drip tip is a standard 510, he says, reaching for another 510. Yeah, it is a 510. 2 O-rings, which, you know, makes it pretty tight, and they're pretty tight, so you might want to just twist them in and out rather than just ram them in and risk ripping them to pieces. Now I did manage to find a review of this. That obviously is stuck in there because there's a damn good seal there between that and the tank. Obviously it does screw into the base like so. This coil, he says, ripping it out before he shoves it in, is a 0.3 ohm coil, recommended 30 to 80 watts. If you can see that, there you go. 30 to 80 watts, 0.3 ohm. So he'll go in there. Kind of got cooling type fins on it ish. Now this will unscrew from the top piece and the glass comes off. I haven't yet managed it, probably because my thumbs don't work very well. I'm waiting for my son to arrive and get some rubber grips. I've tried latex gloves, that doesn't do it either, but I'm told this bit along with the chimney unscrews from the top section, but I can't say it does for sure because I haven't managed to do it yet. So there is your filly hole, one there, one there. Because there's a bit of a groove and a channel around it, you can actually get a dripper bottle on there and it will make its way in. So yeah, it's not too bad to fill. I think the hole's maybe going to be a bit bigger, but hey, it does fill. It takes a while. It's 5.5 mil if you're going to fill it up, and it's, you know, quite a fiddly little fill hole. However, for what it is and what it cost me, and I can't remember for the life how much it cost me, but it wasn't expensive. And this is probably, well, I started my first foray into vaping was with the Eleaf VT coupled with a Kanga sub-tank mini. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to stick a bit of juice in it. It is fully charged, or it better be. It's a standard 5-click on. Let's just see if we can get you to see the light with this one. Can't see the light terribly well, but trust me, there's a light there. You can probably see it better from inside the charging port there. So yeah, this thing, this rubber bit, I don't use it because I like the air fully open. But we've got 1, 2, 4 air holes around the base, and it's 22 mil across. I'll put the rest of the specs in the description. There, probably a better angle. Little sticky out bit between the holes. That's your airflow basically. You stick it on the bottom of there. It's not a nice fit. Sits nice and flush. You can stick it on, and then if you want to twiddle it around, you can obviously put your, okay, I want to play silly buggers. You can twiddle it around and set the air where you want it, halfway, quarter way, a little bit, whatever. Obviously what you do on one will be replicated on the other 3, so you can't open 2 and close 2, blah blah blah. It's, but as I say, I don't use it because I like it fully open, so there's little point in having it on. So I'll stick a bit of juice in it, and then we'll go back up and we'll give it a vape. As you can see, the 510 pin is not adjustable. The 510 pin on the actual mod is, this is getting right on tits now. The 510 pin on the actual mod battery is spring loaded. Obviously this is the tank that comes with it, what shall we have in there? Put some Pandora in, Fubby. Okay, I'll put some Pandora in, just for a change. So yeah, I'll bang some Pandora in this boy. We'll go back up, have a vape on it, and see what we can see. I have been using this for a couple of days, and I'm waiting for some. Only comes with the one coil, so I'm waiting for some more coils to come. So maybe I should have waited a bit longer and change the coil. But I have cleaned the coil. I stuck it in the ultrasonic cleaner. So we'll see what happens. But as you can see, it's wicking fine. Blub blub blub. It's plugging up. So I'll leave that to sit on there for a second, and I will come back up when it's nicely soaked in. I'll see you up the top in just a second. So here we go. I'll put this ring on just to show you. There's virtually no air hole showing on that, so you can still quite a loose draw actually. Even just close that right off. Yeah, so if you are, as I was when I first started vaping, used to, you know, I coughed like a chimney or an old man because I was still drawing on my Kanga sub tank like I was a cigarette until I obviously got the technique right. So yeah, from a mouth to lung point of view, that's pretty good. And you can obviously then twiddle it and go up as you get better at it. That's it fully open. It's not a particularly wonderful shot there, but that's it fully open, as you can probably see there. Yeah, it's wide open on it. And for this, just very quickly, that battery on its own is just under 80 grams, 79.78 grams, and the tank empty is 47.94. So, you know, combined weight with the tank and the battery together is 120, just under 128 grams, which is not a fat lot, really. So that is pretty damn good for something that size. I mean, now I grab this if I'm on my way out. I just pick it up, go, rather than have to faff around with the bigger stuff. But this is, it produces a good flavour, produces good cloud. As you can see. So I think it was about 15-20 quid. There is an air vent hole on the bottom should you have a need for that kind of stuff. Little vent hole there, see it? And it do says on the bottom there, what's it says on the bottom there? It says Eleaf, blah blah blah. Eleaf premium quality IJust 2. There's 1, 2, 3, 4. There, yeah, it could be 4 bottom fed tanks, but I wouldn't want to put another tank on there because that tank works perfectly well. So nothing wrong with that. So yeah, for a starter or a step up from a EVOD or a Vision or whatever, one of those stick type things with a little cartomizer on the top or a clearomizer on the top. It's not a bad step up into the bigger stuff. 0.3 ohms is a decent coil. You can get a mouth to lung. You can do a direct lung. You can chuck some clouds. It's good flavour. I believe you can get a 0.5 ohm coil or 0.3s, and I also believe that the coils are interchangeable with the Atlantis. For me, it's a good little buy. It's a good little chuck in your pocket and disappear. Press a button, vape. End of. The battery does last quite a while. So yeah, it's a good little thing. I'll put some links in the description where you can get them from, should you want one. But yeah, so it's kind of a backward step-ish kind of for me. But most of the stuff I've got is big chunky stuff. So rather than put a big box in my pocket when I'm going out, that does the job. Pick it up, stick it in your pocket, turn it on, vape it. 5 clicks on, 5 clicks off. As the battery goes down, the light flashes slightly more rapidly and more times. I haven't read the instructions yet, but so yeah, that's it. IJust 2 from Eleaf. Nice little kit, ready to go. All the bits you need: tank, battery, charger. So thank you very much indeed for watching. If you enjoyed it, leave me a like, a comment, and subscribe. Be fantastic. So have yourselves a good day. More importantly, have yourselves a damn good vape. And I'll see you guys in the next one.